Instead of just focusing on niching down and finding your niche right away on YouTube, I recommend starting with your target audience first, especially when you're starting from zero.
You gotta just press record.
Now, before I do, I know some of you guys might be wondering, well, what's the difference between a niche? What's the difference between target audience? So let me break down every definition and show you how I was able to masterfully go from being super up here with all my target audience members and niching down and finding what my channel was really going to be about. So first off, when you're thinking about a niche, this is really you providing a very specific solution to a specific problem for your ideal client or customer, okay? It's really you niching down so narrow that you solve a specific problem for your ideal client. And eventually I'm gonna go through examples of what that could look like. Whereas your ideal client or your ideal customer, this is a very specific person who would be a great fit for your products and services, okay? It's really one specific person and one person that you have in mind that would be perfect for your products and services. Then you've got your target audience. Now, this is where you're really going up the ladder, and it's really catered towards a specific group of people who share similar demographics and psychographics, whether that's age, gender, background, values, or lifestyle. So let me break that down in a very clear example for you. Let's say I'm dating right now, okay? Let's say I'm trying to find a partner. So if I were on Tinder and I was setting up my preferences, my target audience would be men aged 25 to 35. They have to be at least 5'8", let's say. They're college educated, career driven, they've got an active lifestyle, and they're extroverted. Okay, that's the preferences that I would put in my Tinder or Bumble profile. That's my target audience. Okay, now once you think about your ideal client and customer, for me in the dating scene, this would be a very specific person. This is my dream man, okay? His name is Brad. He's a cat lover, a family man. He goes to church every Sunday. He loves to watch Breaking Bad, just like me. He's really great at cooking. He's the senior partner at an accounting firm, but he's not so great at keeping track of his finances. This is the problem with Brad. This is the problem with my ideal man, is typically they're not really great with finances. So my niche, okay, what I'm gonna help Brad with is I help Brad with all of his bookkeeping in our household so that he can focus on making money at his 9 to 5 without worrying about keeping track of our expenses. Okay, so this is the very specific solution that I bring to the table to every partner that I date, okay? This is what I'm really good at and what I specialize in. And so when you're thinking about your YouTube channel, you want to think about it in these layers and have a good understanding of what target audience, ideal client, and niche actually means, because it's going to help you a lot when it comes to monetization, which we'll talk about later.
Not growing on YouTube? Learn the newest strategies for getting views and the best proven ways to make money at Grow with Video Live 2-day virtual conference. Get your ticket today at growwithvideolive.com.
Now, for many people online, they're going to advise you to start here. And that's where a lot of new content creators have a lot of pressure. They're like, oh my goodness, I already have to figure out what my niche is. Oh my goodness, that's so stressful. And a lot of people, because of that, they end up halting their progress because they're overthinking their niche. Now, for me, how I grew my channel, I did things slightly differently. I actually worked from the outside in. So I started with the target audience first. I was very broad in my approach to YouTube. And then I started to niche down. And that's where I found my secret sauce that I was later able to monetize. Okay. So when I started my YouTube channel, my target audience was basically a very broad audience. It was millennials aged like 20 to 25 who are 1 to 2 years into their corporate jobs. And so I created videos that would cater to that target audience. And what you have to realize as a content creator, especially with video, especially on YouTube, is your target audience has many different interests, okay? So for me, my millennial audience, they could be interested in pop culture, side hustling, excelling in corporate, quarter life crisis, living alone on a budget, staying healthy, or social media. These are all topics that they're interested in. So when you start creating content on YouTube, most times you have to understand you don't really know what's going to stick with your audience. You don't even have an audience. You don't know if the algorithm, what it's going to pick up from your channel, right? And so that's why when you create content that's with the target audience and not so specific, not niche down yet, you're able to experiment more and you're able to not confine your creativity. You're able to put a variety of videos out there to see what actually is sticking with the algorithm, to see what you actually like to do, to see what people are interested in what you have to say. If you actually start more broad, it can help you a lot in order to figure out what will actually work in the end of the day. So for me, I was creating videos with all these different things in mind. I was teaching people how to budget. I was teaching people how to side hustle, how to live alone, how to manage their quarter life crisis. It all fit my target audience. And then one day I decided to experiment with social media because I knew that my target audience, millennials, are social media savvy. And so something crazy happened. The moment that I created a video about social media, in January of 2019, I had my very first viral video. This was a video where I taught people my top 5 Instagram hacks, okay? So remember, one thing to remember, because I know some of you guys are like, oh, easy for you to say you've got a viral video. A lot of people who end up succeeding on YouTube had a viral video, and then you discount their success because of that viral video. What you have to realize is having one well-performing video is one thing, but what's more important is how you capitalize on viral videos, or it doesn't even have to be viral, how you capitalize on videos that are performing a little bit better than your other videos on your channel. And so what I did, the moment that I saw that one video perform really well, I saw that and I seized an opportunity.
Want to know the exact strategies Sean Cannell and the Think Media team use to consistently get over 3.5 million views on YouTube every month? Learn the proven steps and the newest YouTube money-making strategies at Grow with Video Live's virtual conference. Get your tickets today at growwithvideolive.com.